Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it is very late. It is just past 10 o'clock. Everybody is asleep right now, but I am awake still. I am actually just going to be cleaning my main living area right now. We had a really busy day and a really busy, just not busy, but just like a fun family night where we didn't really do a whole lot. We didn't really do our nighttime cleaning routine as we usually do. And I also was just editing a video, so I am just now getting back to like cleaning the house, but it is pretty late, so I'm actually going to be doing kind of a different kind of video for you guys. I am just going to be doing my bottom living area, just like my kitchen and our living room and dining room, and then tomorrow when I wake up, I'm actually going to be taking you guys upstairs and we are going to be cleaning the guest room and also the boys, or the guest room slash playroom, and then also the boys' bathroom. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do like half after dark, half daytime cleaning, because I asked you guys over on Instagram, and I feel like a lot of you guys love the after dark, but a lot of you also love the daytime. So let me know if you guys kind of like this like mixed daytime and nighttime all in one. I don't think I've seen that before, but I felt like it would be kind of fun because you get the best of both worlds. Anyway, I am just talking and talking. I like to kind of keep my intros a little bit short so you guys can kind of get right into it. But the last thing I want to tell you is this video is actually going to be having, this video is also going to be having a giveaway for you guys. Now this is not sponsored at all, but if you've watched me for a while, you know that I love BRANDLESS products. I've used them for 9, 10, 11 months or so, so almost a year, and I just love them. They only have, everything on their website is $3, and it's like more natural and organic, and they just launched a bunch of cleaning products. So I actually reached out to them and asked if they would be willing to do a giveaway for you guys, because you guys know I love doing that. I actually have a giveaway going on right now, so I'll link that up here for you guys so you guys can check that out. But they sent me all the new cleaning products that they have. They have all different ones, and I am going to be, instead of just showing you which ones they have for the giveaway, I thought it would be better to actually use them and show you and tell you how I felt about them. And then towards the end of the video, I will talk about how to enter that giveaway, and I will also leave the information in the description box below. And I believe this giveaway is just for if you are in the US, because I don't believe they ship outside of the US, but I will leave that information for sure in the description box below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get some good cleaning motivation. So as usual, I am just starting out in my kitchen, and I am just going to be clearing off our counters. I do have a lot of stuff on my counters, but a lot of it is for my 50,000 subscriber giveaway that I have going on. That will be going on for just a few more days until October 3rd. So make sure that you are entered into that, and if you are not already, you still have a few more days.
Like a warning, could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds.
Now it is finally starting to feel a little bit like fall here, so we actually went to the store this week and picked up some apple cider. Let me know what kind of fall drink you like. Our family really loves hot cocoa and apple cider, and I feel like we don't drink it that much throughout the year, but really around fall and Christmas time we start to drink it a lot, and I am just so excited because it really just kind of signifies fall for us. So I wanted to let you guys know a little bit about the giveaway. So BRANDLESS is going to be offering all of their cleaning products to one winner. I am so excited that they were willing to do this for you guys, because you know I love giving back to you. So whoever wins will be getting all 8 of these products. Now I will have a link down below, so be sure to follow that link. So the first way to enter the giveaway is of course to become a subscriber if you are not already. And then also in that link I will have a few other ways that you can get additional entries. Now this giveaway is open if you are in the US. Let me know down in the comments below if you have ever tried BRANDLESS or not. I do also have a link down below if you decide to order from them. I have been using them for so long and I really love them. I've mostly tried a lot of their food, but a lot of their other products are really amazing as well. So if you do decide to order through them, definitely click on that link because that will save you $6 off of your order. So next I'm just going to be unloading my dishwasher, and if you watch my channel you know that I usually always unload my dishwasher in the morning and then load it up at night and run it at night, but we ended up having a lot of extra dishes this day, so I had to run it around dinner time, and then I am just going to be loading it up with a few of the extra dishes that I have tonight. Let me know if you guys run your dishwasher at night like I do. I have found that it just makes it so much nicer because then I can start from scratch and then I just have all my dishes cleaned and ready to go in the morning. These are the two dish soaps that BRANDLESS sent me. One is the balsamic grapefruit and one is in the scent lilac. I have actually gotten the grapefruit one before and I really love it. It smells really fresh, but I have not ever tried the lilac, and I'm not usually into florals very much, but I actually felt like this one was a soft enough floral that I could actually enjoy it. But I think of the two, my favorite is definitely still the grapefruit. Let me know if you guys like floral scents or if you guys like fruity scents like me. And if you've been watching my cleaning videos for a while, you probably recognize that I have my stoneware dish from Grove Collaborative, as well as my cleaners and my bubble up dish brush. But on the other side, I actually got this new thing. I saw it on Grove Collaborative and I haven't been able to find it since, but I did find it over on Amazon, and it is the same type of thing as my bubble up dish brush, but instead I believe it's called a bubble up sponge dish, and I found mine on Amazon, so I have actually saved that into my Amazon favorites link, so I will have that in the description box in case you are wanting to find that. And I also have my Grove Collaborative link in the description box below as well. That is where I usually get a majority of my cleaning products. So if you are interested in checking them out, be sure to use that link so that you can get several free goodies as well. So normally I would just be putting all of these dishes into my dishwasher, but I just wanted to go ahead and hand wash a few so that I could really try out the dish soap and see how they lathered up and see how they smelled as well. And I was really impressed. I felt like it lathered up really nicely, and it also had a really good scent.
Isn't how I wanted to. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed. Losing focus, breaking up from our life as we know it. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener than
And now it is time to clean my sink. This is something I do every single day, and a lot of you guys have messaged me saying that you have started doing this as well. I feel like it just makes your kitchen so much cleaner feeling, and honestly, it is just so satisfying to me to clean my sink. I do not know what it is about this, but I just find it so satisfying.
that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love. I look at you, I know it's alright. You this every day. We do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine.
To clean up my countertops, I usually just use an all-purpose spray, but BRANDLESS actually has a granite and stone cleaner, so I went ahead and used that, and I really liked it a lot. I felt like it worked really, really well on my counters, and it did not leave any residue or anything. And then the cloth that I am wiping it down with is just my Grove Collaborative microfiber cloth. And then to wipe down my table and chairs, I am just using the BRANDLESS multi-surface spray. I have actually gotten this one before and I really like it. It has a really soft scent. It's probably not my very, very favorite scent, but it definitely is good. And again, I like that this one does not leave any residue behind. And I know I've mentioned this before to you guys, but I actually get a ton of questions about my table, and this was actually handmade for us when we lived in Georgia. I was trying to find the information of the people who made this for us, and I have not been able to find it, but if I do come across it, I will definitely let you guys know in case if you guys are in the area.
To think about all the ways I'm making you smile. I know I am what you need, and boy, you're just my type. Deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in.
Next, I'm just going to clean off my stainless steel appliances, and still my favorite thing to use on my stainless steel appliances is my e-cloths. I have been using these for close to a year now, and I just love them. So to wipe everything down, I am actually just using the all-purpose e-cloth, and then once everything is nice and cleaned, I am just going to dry it off and polish it with a glass and polishing cloth. And this really works so amazing. It leaves 0 streaks, and all you have to do is wipe it down with water. And I also get a lot of questions about where I get my e-cloths from. I actually get them from the e-cloth website because they are a little bit cheaper there and they have free shipping as well. So I will have that link down below if you are interested. But they also have them on the Grove website and also on Amazon. And if you don't want to buy them online and you just want to buy them in a store, you can also pick them up at Ace Hardware, I believe. Moving into the living room, it wasn't really too bad in here because our boys usually do a quick pickup in the living room and just tidy everything up into their toy bin. But there were a few that they missed, so I went ahead and put those away. And I just want to point out this toy bin. If you guys do not have one in your living area, I highly suggest that you grab one. You can get them from Walmart, Ross, just any stores. You can use any kind of bin you want. But if you have little ones and you have some kind of dedicated toy bin, it makes such a difference because then you can just quickly tidy everything up and put it into the toy bin, and it just keeps your living area looking and feeling clean.
If I could, I would get something new, then I would have what it takes. Make you feel like you're safe, 'cause all I need is just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you.
So that was all I had to do on this night. I didn't want to go upstairs and wake everybody up, so I was just actually going to save that for the morning. So I just sat down to kind of unwind and hang out for a little bit. And I am so excited. This Is Us was back on, so I went ahead and started watching the first new episode. Let me know if you are a This Is Us fan, because it is like my very favorite show at this point.
Baby, try to rest your mind. I wanna catch you like every time that you fall.
Okay, so it is the next day. So mostly it's still pretty picked up down here. We did just kind of clean up the kitchen a little bit after breakfast, but now I am going to head on upstairs. Actually, first I'm going to open the windows because the high is like 75 today, and that's kind of like when we start opening the windows in our house where it just doesn't get too hot throughout the day. And the lows have been like 50 at night or 55, sometimes even dipping into the 40s. So I can definitely feel that fall is coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the windows, get like some air going through the house, and then we are going to go upstairs and I will kind of pick up the playroom. I'll have Liam and Noah come help me with that. Luke is at school right now, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then I also want to clean the bathroom upstairs. So I will take you guys along with me. I might go into the boys' room, but I don't think it's really messy right now. Mostly because they don't have toys in there. So that one doesn't get too messy other than like making their beds. And I think they already mostly made their beds this morning, so I'll just kind of tidy up in there if I need to. But now we can go ahead and get going. So before I go upstairs, I'm just opening up our windows. It still gets a little bit warm in the house because, as I said, our highs are still in the 70s. Let me know if you guys are feeling the fall weather yet, or if it hasn't quite shown up to you. We are definitely just in the beginning stages, but I am really taking advantage of it because I am so ready for fall. So our playroom actually doubles as a playroom and also a guest room. Now we do have a lot of family and friends come visit us because we are pretty centrally located, which makes it really nice, but we didn't have an extra room that we could actually dedicate to a guest room. So we ended up getting this day bed from IKEA, and it actually pulls out into a king size bed, as you can see, and we really love it. It's just worked so well for us because then during the times that we don't have family or anyone staying with us, we just have a place to stay in the room, but it doesn't take up a huge amount of space.
Someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you. Someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you. Someone like you.
And then once I get the bed put away, I'm just having Liam and Noah help tidy up the toys.
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down.
Now I usually do this at night, but just because we were all up here and cleaning already, I went ahead and had Liam bring up the toy bin from downstairs, and I just decided we would go ahead and put all of those toys away now.
Oh, I won't let you down. We could have the world to ourselves. Going to a place that's far. Staring at the stars for hours. 'Cause you're a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta
Then moving into the boys' room, I am just going to be putting this mattress underneath Noah's bed. They do usually make their beds every day with this little blanket that I made them several years ago, but I usually do come up and help fold their quilts every day because they are pretty hard to manage since they are so little. And I have gotten some questions about why we have all 3 boys in one room, and I totally understand how it seems a little bit weird because we do have the extra room, but we actually gave them the choice whenever we moved into this house if one of them wanted to have their own room and the other 2 could share, and they all just wanted to share the same room and have a playroom. And I think they just love sharing rooms with each other and having a buddy to go to sleep with at night. And honestly, a lot of times they all 3 will end up sleeping in the same twin bed. I'm always so surprised they want to do this because it seems so squishy to me, but this is just how they want to be, and I feel like they get along a lot better as well because they are sharing a room. Now we do have a basement that my husband is actually working on finishing, so in the next few years once he gets that finished, I'm sure that a few of the boys will end up going downstairs and having their own room down there, but for now while they are little, they are so happy to be sharing rooms.
Does it bring you flowers? And can you see that you're flawless? 'Cause you are irreplaceable. Yeah, you are something he don't know. That is your dreams, you like your royal. But I'll be here when your heart breaks. When your heart breaks. I'll be here when your heart breaks.
Then I just headed downstairs to go ahead and get the sheets into the wash. And I've gotten a lot of questions about our laundry routine, and I actually just shared that a couple weeks ago, so I will go ahead and link that in an iCard up here, and I will also link that in the description box below in case you have not seen our laundry routine.
So perfect. I just want you to know that. 'Cause you are irreplaceable. Yeah, you are something he don't know. That is your dreams, you like.
And then just to save myself a little bit of time, I am just bringing our Roomba upstairs to go ahead and vacuum for me.
When your heart breaks, baby. I'll be here when your heart breaks. When your heart breaks, baby. You are flawless, like a Roby. And what you do to me is so groovy. Undying beauty. Nobody could ever compare. You are all that I need, and you know that I care. I'll be there for you. When the sky come down, I'll be there for you. When the sun goes down.
Then moving into the boys' bathroom, I just wanted to start out by cleaning out our shower with the tub and tile cleaner. I usually use a mixture of 1 part vinegar and 1 part dish soap, and that always works really well, but I was actually really happy with how this one worked out. It was really thick and really sudsy, so it actually cleaned everything off. I didn't really have to scrub it much, I just had to let it sit for a few minutes and then rinse it off.
I'll be here when your heart breaks. When your heart breaks, baby. I'll be here when your heart breaks. When your heart breaks, baby. I'll be here when your heart breaks. When your heart breaks, baby.
And one of the things that I was really excited to use are these surface cleaning wipes. I've been trying to use something other than Clorox wipes because those are a little bit more harsh, but the natural wipes that I have found so far I've not really liked. I've tried the 7th generation ones and I feel like they have so much product on them that they are just really, really soapy, and I'm not a big fan of those. But these brandless ones I was a really big fan of. The only thing that I wasn't sure about is I don't think that these ones are actually antibacterial. So while this is really convenient to just do a quick wipe down, I would like to find a wipe that is actually antibacterial just for when I'm cleaning the toilets. But otherwise, I am a big fan of these wipes, and I'm definitely going to be keeping some of these in our house all the time just for a little bit of extra convenience.
Me first, I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, 'cause you're the end of the rainbow, and the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd.
And the last thing I needed to do in the bathroom is just clear off the surfaces and wipe it down with a multi-surface spray, and then also go ahead and clean the mirror off with the glass cleaner. I was really impressed with how good the glass cleaner worked. It didn't leave any streaks or anything, and it also smelled really nice.
Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. anywhere. Been trying for too long. I give up, I'm out of luck. Been looking everywhere. It doesn't make sense, no. So bring it back. Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger. Cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud. Didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag. That's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag. It's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
So coming back downstairs, of course I had to fill up my diffuser, and I'm just using my fall transitioning blend, which is just cinnamon and orange. I am ordering clove because I'm sure I have clove, but I cannot seem to find it anywhere. But that is like my favorite fall scent right now, is just orange, cinnamon, and clove. And I get a lot of questions about this diffuser. This one is just from Amazon and I love it because it's a full-size diffuser, but this will be saved in my Amazon favorites as well. So the very last thing I needed to do today is just my floors. So I'm just going to be going around and vacuuming my main living area because, as I had showed you before, my Roomba is vacuuming upstairs. So I'm just going around and vacuuming my floors with my cordless Dyson. This is something that I will do every single day, especially with little ones. I do feel like I have to vacuum daily, but having the cordless vacuum has made it so nice, and it doesn't feel like such a chore to vacuum anymore. Let me know how often you guys vacuum, if you vacuum every single day, or if you have to vacuum multiple times a day or just a few times a week. I'm just always curious about things like that. I'm sure that as our boys get a little bit older, I won't be having to vacuum quite so often, but for now it is definitely a daily occurrence in my house.
This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting this. We'll take a long walk till we start to freeze. Here in small talk over the summer breeze. Out of safe songs, finding hidden caves. All the whetstones shaped by the ocean waves. It's a night to stay up late. Things we have to do can't wait. We've got catching up to do. There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting. Listen to old songs in headphones. Don't wanna wake up tomorrow. I know a place, would you like to go? You love the view from up there, I know. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore.
And one little tip I have for you is, if you have a steam mop like I do, if you just drop a few drops of essential oil onto the top of your mop as you go throughout your house, it will just really smell everything up so fresh, and you won't have to use any cleaner or anything, and the essential oil actually won't even get on your floors that way. But I do this every time I mop and it just makes it smell so good.
There is no way we'll be forgetting this.
If I had the chance, I'd probably break free. I could have my ways and I could let it be. I could do what I want, but it's just an illusion. Yeah, I sometimes feel like I can't grow up. I'm drinking beer right out my coffee cup. I wanna do what I want, it's just an illusion. Try to come what, I wanna hang with my friends. So what, I wanna go out again. So what, I wanna write you a song. It's not my fault that you can't sing along. I try to keep it cool anyways. I try to stay away from mistakes. I'm making my way and I'm good on my own. Skipping the show cause it's all that I know. It goes like, we're singing. It goes like, I guess it's been a while since I was told last. I can be like this and I can be like that. I guess my time's run out. It's just confusion, confusion. Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you got a lot of good cleaning motivation. Don't forget to go down in the description box and enter that giveaway I have going on. As I said, that giveaway will be open for 1 week. And I am just so excited for one of you guys to win all of these brandless cleaning products. It will be 8 products in total and you guys are going to love them. And do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already. And also follow me over on Instagram because that is where I am whenever I'm not on YouTube. I'm usually over on Instagram every day. So definitely go follow me over there. And I will see you guys in my next one.
I'm making my way and I'm good on my own. Skipping the show cause it's all that I know. It goes like, we're singing. It goes like, I wanna hang with my friends. Just wanna be myself.